An Alabama community is in shock after the tragic death of a local leader following their involuntary outing as a transgender woman when a local conservative news blog posted a photo of them embracing their secret gender identity. Smith Station Mayor F.L. Bubba Copeland, who also served as pastor at First Baptist Church in Phoenix City, was found deceased Friday evening. The sheriff stated, quote, I can't confirm he took his own life. Besides his political and religious affiliations, Copeland was known locally for owning a small grocery store in Alabama backwaters. Recent scrutiny emerged when Alabama news blog 1819 News reported Wednesday that Copeland had been engaging in explicit online activities, allegedly posting adult memes and photos of themselves in women's clothing online under the pseudonym Brittany Blair Summerlin. The report shared screenshots from Copeland's now deleted Instagram and Reddit accounts, where the mayor openly explored his transgender identity. Copeland also reportedly shared transgender specific fiction and erotica. Wrote, they also stated that Copeland discussed hormone replacement therapy in some of the online posts. The revelation quickly spiraled into a community wide controversy, eliciting many empathetic and derogatory reactions. One of Copeland's friends, former Phoenix City School Superintendent Larry DeShara, expressed his anguish and support for Copeland on social media after the mayor's death. In a Facebook post, he wrote, quote, please bear with me while I vent. I am so angry right now and heartbroken. I witnessed a good man be publicly ridiculed and crucified over the last few days to the point that he took his own life today. He revealed that he had reached out to Copeland offering support and encouragement, and Copeland had acknowledged going through some dark days. Message to those who ridicule Copeland. The person said, are you happy now? What crime did he commit? Some of you people make me sick. I hope you all are really proud of yourselves. He ended his post with a prayer for Copeland, quote, for our brother F.L. Bubba Copeland, may God bless your soul and forgive those who took pleasure in your suffering. They should all be ashamed. The Lee County Sheriff's Office and Lee County District Attorney's Office are currently investigating the death of Copeland. The situation took a tragic turn when deputies responded to a request for a welfare check on Copeland, spotting them driving their truck on the county road near the grocery store. Upon attempting to pull over Copeland, they stopped, exited the truck, and fatally wounded himself. Former United States Senator from Alabama, Doug Jones, a Democrat, wrote honestly about Copeland, who he knew. Quote, I am so saddened at the death of my friend, Mayor Bubba Copeland. He was a good man and a great mayor who led the small town of Smith Station through tough times of a devastating tornado a few years ago. I toured the destruction with him, helped him navigate the FEMA recovery efforts, and made sure that he was able to plead his case directly to President Trump. He also continued later stating, it is sad and disgusting how he was treated by 1819 News for personal decisions, however misguided they may have been. We live in a mean, bitter world where the self righteous tend to throw the largest stones, and the 1819 News is a perfect example. Now, my condolences to the family of Copeland. Because I'm going to just put it like this: never in my existence have I ever agreed or believed in the fact that people should have the right um, to put, somebody else's business out there like that. Because you never know how fragile somebody's mental could potentially be. Now, some people may say, well, it's not their fault that he decided to do it, but I will state that before they took those actions, he was completely fine. He was moving however it is that he wanted to move. He wasn't hurting nobody. He was writing his fan fiction. He was doing all of these other type of things. Like he was, working through it, trying to figure stuff out. They did not have the right to decide that they wanted to post any of that information. What did they get out of it? Nothing. Nothing. You literally had people up here vouching for this man, saying how much of a good man he was, stating that he led people through, a severe storm when they were hit by a tornado and they needed somebody to look for. that little beacon of hope. And he was that guy. Regardless of whatever it was that he was doing in his own home online, again, he wasn't bothering nobody else with it. He had his whole other name directly out there. He had his whole other Reddit. He wasn't doing this on nobody else's time but his. But yet you got people, and I stated before, you got ultra religious people that feel like they should be the ones that can harshly judge everybody and what it is that they're doing. And I promise you, if somebody was to do a little bit of digging and research on the individuals who decided to do this to Copeland, they'll find a whole box of mysteries. They'll find a whole sarcophagus. They'll find a whole ancient pyramid full of skeletons and secrets and trapdoors and back alleys. You'll find a lot of stuff because it's always normally the most judgmental religious ones out there that's into some of the most deepest stuff, right? Some people may think that Copeland was into the worst of the worst, but I can promise you that the people who decided to put him out there like this, they're into some stuff that you more than likely have never even heard of, nor even knew that it even existed or even had a website or a name for it. Because that's normally how it is. That's normally how it is. But like I said, for me, they should get charged in being an accessory as to why it is that he is no longer here. Because I'm going to point out that before this news came out, he was completely fine. He was alive. He was okay. He was breathing. As soon as this news hit, as soon as people were able to sit up there and track down the Reddits, track down the post, look at the fan fiction, probably see some pictures online and all this other type of stuff, and they were able to 100% track it back to him, that destroyed everything because his whole life basically collapsed. Because at a moment in time, he did have two lives, right? He had the one where he was at home doing his own thing, and then he had the other life specifically for the public, being in that leadership position, being in that lead role, doing the things that the people needed him to specifically do. But like I said before, this is what it looks like when you know, you have people that have two lives. This is what it looks like when you have people out there that despise you in a type of way where they specifically want to try to attack you and really bring you down. And this is what it looks like. This is a case study right here. This is what it looks like when you have people out there that hate you so much, they will do anything to get rid of you. Anything. And that's what that news station did. What is it? The news blog in Alabama called 1819 News. Yeah, shout out to y'all because this is what y'all did. This is what all of your hard work and dedication led to. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of them they sleeping like babies. I'm pretty sure that they're not losing no sleep directly over this. And like I said, that's the problem. That shouldn't be a normalcy. That shouldn't even be a thing. That should not even be a thing at all. Like I said, that's a shame. That is a shame. And again, my condolences to Copeland's family and friends because this is something that should not have happened. This was something that did not even have to happen. But it did because of the actions of not just one, but a group of people against one person.